Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light, only with the best interest of me and collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean to your family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is a Hermes reading, and before I push record, I heard the alchemical heart, okay? So, I Googled it. So here's a picture of the alchemical heart. Look at it. It's on the river. It's going with the flow. It's sitting on top of a fish because it is exceedingly abundant. And there's grapevines growing from it. The fruit is growing from it. And so this is something very important that I think Hermes really wants to point out about your heart. But I'm going to tell you more about the alchemical heart in a second. What was I looking at? I was looking at this. The paramanda, I think is how you say it. Paramanda. No, paramanada is how you say it. Paramananda. Sorry. That's what it is. The paramananda, the alchemical heart. But I don't know. This ain't it, I don't think. I think this is more like some sort of like recording or something like this. Hold up. I decided I was just going to click around with y'all instead of just picking one thing because I'd like for y'all to read what I'm reading when I'm reading it. So this says, what is the meaning of the alchemist heart? Okay. Alchemy of the heart means the transformation of the energy held in our hearts. It's about recognizing that we contain everything within our hearts, the truth of who we are, as well as the conditioning we carry. Okay. It says the alchemical vessel is fundamentally about creating relationships between oneself and their inner world. Pursue your dreams by following what your heart desires. But these are all things that come from you healing the alchemical heart. It says, it says, while physical alchemy deals with altering and transforming the properties in the physical world, spiritual alchemy is connected with freeing your spiritual self from your fears, limiting belief systems, and lack of self acceptance. Alchemy is the art of transformation, inner liberation, and change. Okay. Just in case I feel like I feel like somebody wasn't quite clear on what alchemy really is, like what it really means spiritually to you. It says alchemy is defined as a divine secret that is inherited from our father Adam, who passed it down to the sons, the wizards, and the philosophers of Islam. But, Adam is not our father. Okay, but that's just like the base belief of it. But it's like at the end of the day, people separate the alchemical energy from the divine energy, but they are one in the same, just a different approach, a different way of going about it, a different way of looking at it, but all having the same end goal for you to end up connected with the divine and with the real true self at the center of your soul, where you are sprouting and growing this beautiful fruit that God gave you the opportunity to be able to grow. That you will be able to hold that abundance, to be like Yeshua, he's saying, and take that fish or take two fish and make that fish or that abundant energy that you hold and carry spread out into the lives of all of those that you come into contact with, all with the power of your heart portal. But your emotional freedom is extremely important for you at this time. And then we got magical alchemy at the bottom of this deck. Okay. And I just shuffle them and leave them here. Okay. I don't I don't do anything extra to them. So my note for Hermes says, Time to heal your wounds that come from people using and betraying your trust, to open yourself more to unconditional love and effortless divine creation, or to achieve this energy of the alchemical heart, you know. So they are like, this is very personal to me, this reading, okay? Because I just recently learned I healed a very big wound, okay? And it really was a very hard and difficult thing to do, you know, and spirit told me to use it like in the middle of me crying and really gaining an understanding of what it was that they were trying to teach me and heal in that moment within me. They were like, you need to share this with the collective. You need to use this to help your soul family. Okay, y'all. So just know that, like, this is something that we're definitely doing together, completing some of the final steps in that heart healing that you really need for yourself, okay? It's like, not to say to never be on the lookout for people that want to use or betray you, but I mean, kind of at the same time, he's saying to say that, to really sit down with yourself, center yourself in your heart, and take the time to heal those wounds that come from these things. These people very close to you that you love, that you put all of yourself into, betraying you and turning their back on you and coming around acting like, you know, all they got to offer is conditional love and excuses. Okay. And then like they turn around and they're so cold about it, they don't give no fucks, and that is something that causes a huge wound within you and a lot of confusion deep down within the heart chakra, is what he's saying. So at this time, this is what you're currently healing, a very, very big wound within yourself. So congratulations. We got the high priestess right here at the bottom of the deck, and the oracle of swords, or the queen of swords, you know. So it's like maybe you could have had some sort of epiphany recently, is what I'm getting. Something in your ego or something like this could have like made things very clear for you, you know, and it's killing some sort of conflict that you had going on within yourself, okay, and bringing you back to this very beautiful, fertile, heart-centered energy that, you know, you were always in a way. But it's like it's like me, because, you know, like I said, this is personal to me, so I can definitely use myself as an example, okay? Like, this happened from me dealing with someone else, you know? Like, and I really tried, okay? I put the effort in, and I did, like, I just moved the way that spirit was calling me to move, the way that my intuition called me to move, okay? And it just ended up in me learning something very important about myself, you know? Like, it was a choice between me and somebody else, okay? So I didn't do what I would have done in the past, which is what everyone else was doing outside of me, and betray myself just to keep that person around. I would rather release that person, and that is a huge wound, okay, that was being healed. But it's like that was a really big test for me, you know. And I feel like some of you guys could be being tested with certain things in different ways, in the same way in your life, but it all points back to this alchemical heart energy that you're doing a beautiful job of healing, okay? So they gave me a meditation to do also, okay? It's by Steve Nobel. It's a guided meditation on YouTube, okay? Like, I'm not affiliated with Steve Nobel in any way. I just really enjoy his meditations. I think they're really great, okay? And it will be really great for this. And I did do this meditation, okay? So totally recommending something that I did, okay? It's called The Goddess Isis Transmission, Reclaiming the Fragmented Self, okay? By Steve Nobel. So The Goddess Isis Transmission, Reclaiming the Fragmented Self. And so, like, it was really good too, okay? It was really good, and it takes you in your timeline on your past to your, you know, to your adolescence, to your teenage years, to your really young infant years and all the way back to where you were in the womb. It's a very great, like, visualization type of meditation, okay? And it's very effective. But this is all in the name of you having more emotional freedom. Like I said, about you being able to step deeper into that energy of unconditional love and of effortless divine creation. So it makes total sense that he would suggest an Isis meditation, okay? What's going on with them though? How are you seeing them? We got the Galactic Council, okay, or Galactic Guidance, my bad. It says star family assistance and cooperation, but you're receiving help and guidance from the Galactic Council, okay? That's what I said. It says star family assistance and cooperation. So know that you are definitely a part of their star family, and they are healing these things in you to awaken much more of this beautiful creative energy within you, I'm hearing, I got this ice box where my heart used to be. I got this ice box where my heart used to be. Okay. This ice queen energy. Okay. So, like, I think all this beautiful introspection and self analysis has really warmed your heart to a beautiful place. Okay. And you're only getting empowered more and more at this time. So, don't be afraid of this time that you're having in isolation, or if you're being called to separate yourself or pull yourself back. This is what I'm saying. I had to completely pull my energy and myself back from this situation that I was just in, okay? And I really liked it too. I really liked it, but my heart healing is more important. My journey is more important. The things that I have to do here to help this guy in awakening along is so much more important than putting someone else ahead of me. We are being prepared, okay? Prepared for relocation and ascension. Not to say that we're going another place physically, but energetically, we are out of here, baby. We've been out of here. Okay? Yeah, look at this. Inspirational creation. It says alchemy, the elements, and innovation. And under that, it says liberation with power, fulfillment, and self attainment. This is the real true prize you're attaining. Is this connection and knowledge of the self. And this connection and knowledge of God and how he works within you, and how all of your other divine guides and angels work within and alongside you. So really embrace this thing that you're going through at this time, okay? If you need to have an emotional release, that would be really great for you and for your energy. Crying and, sometimes screaming and yelling is the most therapeutic thing you could do for yourself, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, is what he's saying, okay? Nothing heals the heart more than a true emotional expression of what has been on your heart for so long. So, how are you assisting them with this? Ooh, we got two, okay? We got Direction Guardian. So Hermes is with you, okay? Um, Giving you more clarity on which way it is that you want to go. And with this medicine mother energy, we got honor your inner knowing. I think Spirit's boosting your energy a lot at this time, really showing you like we're open with any direction that you want to go in, but also them being really amazed at how no matter how many choices they give you to go in, you always choose to go in the direction of them. You always choose to go in the direction of God and of your cosmic guides, or whatever energy it is that you go in the direction of. It's the right fucking way, baby. So please continue to go that way. Continue to be your own medicine and honor your inner knowing when it calls out to you to do something or to make a decision that sometimes you don't even want to make. We got the heart guardian, okay? Spirit is guarding your heart right now. So you need to trust them when they guide you to do certain things, okay? Whew. It's making me so emotional, but Spirit already told me I was going to be pretty emotional today. So it says love and let yourself be loved, okay? So when you heal this wound, okay, or when you complete the healing of this wound, because this is definitely something that you've been doing a little bit at a time over time, okay? When you do that healing completely, you're going to stop attracting these people. You might even notice you're still attracting these type of people with these underhanded motives and this need to want to attack you spiritually when you didn't even do nothing to them but be cool and straight and peaceful and honest. Okay, you're going to stop attracting these people, but there are residual wounds that are being healed in your heart from all of the people who has done it to you in the past. And that energy within you has the ability to attract, certain types of energies. So don't try to go back and forth with people at this time. Don't feel like you have to be right or you have to prove yourself in that energy or whatever. Take that time where you feel triggered, okay, and you have to face certain things that you feel like aren't really there. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes spirit will bring something up on you, but little do you know you've been taking care of this the entire time. So just shift your perception to one of reflection is what he's saying, okay? Rather than getting upset or going back and forth with people or trying to over explain yourself when it's very clear what you're doing and how you're moving, that's a good thing for you. Let that go. Okay, and use the reflection of that moment. What am I learning in this? Okay, what is the lesson? Okay, spirit, do I need to keep this person around or do I need to get rid of this person? What is it that you would like me to focus on at this time? Really reach out for that help, for that guidance to help you to continue to build your heart to that beautiful alchemical place where it's constantly abundant and going with the flow, and there's much more happier and freer times than there ever is, sad times or times where you're worried or confused or whatever. Stepping you deeper into this beautiful galactic type of vibration. It says personal conviction, raising your resilience, and a direct channel. I said raising your resilience, okay? So I think also, um, like, this is about to reveal you in some sort of way. Like you're stepping deeper into this golden light ray energy with this very big thing that you're healing within your heart chakra. This is a major light activation that this heart healing is bringing along with it. An evolution of the spirit, an actioning of plans and transcendence, transcending above any and everything that doesn't serve you through this beautiful energy of healing. You are about to get so powered up from this beautiful energy medicine that the divine is bringing into you at this time, okay? They may even be bringing it to you through love, you know what I mean? Through new relationships and things like that, or even through old relationships that come back around and try to test you or whatever. So really pay attention to what is the lesson and don't get so caught up in who that is and what you've been through with that person or whatever, because we forgive, right? So when people come back around, God trying to show you something, because that person don't got access to your energy without permission. So just pay attention to what lesson it is that they're bringing. What can you pull from this? And are you still moving the same way that you used to move before you started healing that heart wound? Deal with the situation in that divine kind of way, and then give yourself the credit and really take note of the different things that you did within that situation. It says love and laughter, receiving and giving gifts, and passionate projects, okay? Whew. I feel like that's one of them ones. Okay. So it says the golden ray is on the 12th ray of creation, the highest frequency, and also known as Christ consciousness. It is a high frequency healing channel that connects to the central sun. The golden ray can gently awaken your kundalini and accelerate your spiritual growth the more you choose to work with its vibration. The golden light ray anchors creator energy into the remaining light rays throughout the universe and the earth, creating and influencing planetary healing and releasing energetic denseness as its wavelengths move across the multiverse. The ray can initiate soul awakenings that bring your perception of all that is into closer mental focus. Floating along the golden ray, Ascension Master Maitreya disrupts dense and melancholic emotions. He encourages you to see the lighter side of life so that laughter and comedic relief can benefit you, okay? And you better know that comedic relief is the best thing that ever happened to my life, okay? Like, that's why I'm always giggling and laughing, even when I'm saying some very serious things to y'all, because I have to. It is how I continue to get along. It is my medicine for sure. And I utilize it as much as possible, not in like inopportune or, disrespectful times. But after any situation, I'm able to not only laugh at the other people, but to laugh at myself too. And to really assess the whole thing from a higher perspective. So make sure that you're doing this very same thing in your life too. Is just another form of medicine of this energy healing that you're doing for your heart, that's bringing it to this beautiful high vibration it's at, and coming stepping deeper into, it says use color therapy, pause and take a breath. Laughter is medicine for the soul. Generosity and abundance follow the golden ray wherever it leads. It is pure divinity that seeks to heal those who access its frequency. Much like the setting sun, its color is warm and luminous, settling our soul when we feel its glow. Always uplifting, the golden ray will shower you with the warmth and comfort of fulfillment as it settles the highs and lows of emotions, shifting feelings of loss and emptiness within the psyche of your soul. Okay. So that's exactly what we talk about. So the affirmation says, I am golden, I am radiant, I am abundant, and I accept these gifts with an open heart. So at this time, Hermes wants you to focus on talking less and feeling more, okay? With this last quarter moon in Pisces, and continue to step up and lead the way that you've been doing. Release the need to control how your journey is going at this time, because there are a lot of things being moved around and a lot of things being shown to you. So you really never know what's temporary and what's really here to stay. And for some of you, it's a test of, are you going to latch on and just fall for anything as quick as you used to? And I don't think that that's something that you're doing. I think you're really going with the flow and following your guidance. So trust in that and trust in the balance that you hold. We got let your fears dissolve, okay? Because I feel like, okay, if I wouldn't have wanted to just step into this situation, you know what I mean? If I would have been too afraid to take that choice, then this never would have came to my attention, okay? I wouldn't even be giving y'all this lesson at this time. Like, this is like, no matter how I look at the situation with me and anyone else, that doesn't matter. What matters is, did we exchange energy, and what energy did we exchange, and what did I learn from that? So don't be afraid to step into situations at this time either, because this very heavy healing that you're doing with your heart it can bring up some fears that you have when it does come to love. And when I say love, I mean any relationship with any person that you get into, that you could potentially spend time with and then end up loving them in the future. Friend or lover or family member or whatever. Let your fears dissolve when it comes to these things. That doesn't mean discount your intuition or don't pay attention to what the divine is saying about certain people. But what you shouldn't be afraid of shit. But God, okay? That's it. And you don't even have to fear God. I don't even really like to say that. Although Spirit really did lay in on me and tell me that the fear of God is very important. Even if it's just a little tiny bit of it, it needs to be there. So I'm not going to argue with that. But I really don't like to say that, because I feel like, with God, there's nothing to fear. It's always good. It's always a loving situation, and lights my heart up every time I think about and talk to God. And I think you know what I'm talking about. So don't fear anything when it comes to this world outside of you. We got know your worth. So you're stepping into this deeper knowledge and understanding of your worth and what it really truly is that you have here to offer to this place, and that's so beautiful. We got step into your power, okay? So you're stepping into your power, and it's very important. You practice a lot of gratitude at this time, okay? We got Cancer, Taurus, Aries, and Sagittarius energy out here. So you could be any of those signs, okay? Or they could be highly significant in your chart. So just say thank you to God for everything, okay? No matter what it is that you're going through or whatever it is that you feel like you might be facing that might be heavy, or whatever you feel like it is that you might be losing or that you might be missing out on, know that you don't lose or miss out at all. You a winner always in every situation. Even if you had to get dragged out of that situation crying and kicking and screaming, it was the right thing for you. So trust in that and trust in the decisions that you're making, because it's leading to a very high place, okay? We got breakthrough the tension with full moon and Scorpio, which is giving me big death energy. This is a new beginning for you. And you're breaking through a lot of these tensions and these lines and these fears that you were holding deep within your heart from the people you love the most doing you dirty. It wasn't strangers. It wasn't people you didn't know. And I mean, in a way, it was strangers, right? But you didn't let it break you. You didn't let it stop you. And that's why you are getting this very deep heart healing that you deserve, that you need. So you can be even more attractive than you already have become. And I don't mean, no cute shit, although I'm sure you're very cute and attractive. But I meant, magnetic. The alchemical heart can attract any and everything that it wants in this life and in the spiritual realm as well, because it knows that at its core it is truly divine, truly tapped into something much bigger and larger than it will ever be able to fathom, but to still be happy with that in that moment. Yeah, so clear your mind, my love, and really assess these situations that you're going through and the people that you're running into and what's going on around you and how do you feel in your situation. Because I really had to stop and say, Spirit, is there a wound around this? You know what I'm saying? Because I really felt so very like overly emotional about something that I usually would just, be like, oh, okay, it's cool, haha, whatever, we're going to go our separate ways. Cool. That's great. I want everybody to be happy in that situation. But I took it a little bit harder, and Spirit was like, I said, oh my gosh, I'm so triggered. I called the trigger out because I had to. I said, oh my gosh, I'm so triggered about this. Spirit, is there a wound around this? And they were like, yes. So just cry and let us deal with the wound. I started praying immediately. Okay, well, whatever this is, can you point it out? Can you make it make sense? Can you explain it to me? So in those moments, make sure that you're assessing yourself and your situation like that. That's the reason why you've been learning yourself so much. So in those moments, you'll be able to really catch yourself and really catch the lesson in real time and not have to wait 2-3 months before that lesson makes sense. Okay, with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. It's like immediate self-love, immediate epiphanies of what your heart needs in this moment. And even immediate epiphanies of what the hearts of others around you need at this moment. So I think you're also being called to stillness for enlightenment, to increase this beautiful, happier type of energy that you're stepping into. Ooh, we got the Six of Pentacles, okay? Like Spirit giving to you in this way in order for you to give to many more people. I think this is a very beautiful and important part of your justice. What's know your worth and step into your personal power. We got the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Because like I was saying, it's not quite complete, but you might be questioning why you're running into certain situations and having certain things happen. And like I said, questioning your emotions. Like, why the fuck am I so emotional about this shit? Like, usually this is something I would just let slide, but there's a trigger there, and those triggers are a gift. So if you find yourself getting triggered, really pray, really talk to God and say, what is it you're trying to show me? Because these emotional responses don't happen for no reason. Your heart has become more intelligent, okay? So you got to watch everything in your energy and really be aware of everything that's going on in your energy, okay? What's step into your power? Okay, we got the 9 of Wands. And it's like, I don't know, you might be a little bit tired. You could just probably feel like a little bit drained. Not all the time, but I think sometimes you're just like, you could be trying to figure out like what was going on with you energetically. Maybe you felt like, your energy was growing very slowly or whatever. And it was because you had a lot of deep healing that needed to be done. And you're still doing so much healing within yourself, okay? And I know you're probably tired and you're probably sick of all the delays and all of everything that goes on sometimes. But, he's saying it's all divine. I promise you. It's all so very specific and tailored to you, specifically your journey, your walk, your guides, everything. You have everything you need just within you alone. And you have all this extra help on the outside of you. So trust in that, please. We got the 10 of Cups, okay? Trust in this. Trust in who your real true family is, okay? Yeah, we got the 9 of Pentacles, okay? God bless you, baby. I'm hearing God give me style, God give me grace, God give me style, God give me grace, God put a smile on my face, God put this smile on my face, okay? Sometimes I feel like I'm the one, sometimes I feel like I'm the one, okay? It ain't my fault. I just reeks with style. I'm hot. I breaks it down, okay? You might be real swaggy, okay? Or even if you're not, your spirit is. You are a child of God through and through, extremely magical and capable of so much. And you might feel like it's a lot of things going on that you don't want to go on, but these are all offers of spirit, them offering you lessons and offering you forward motion, offering you a way through any and all illusions that come in your in your area, in your vicinity. And you might go through situations sometimes where it's heavy and you really don't have no choice but to feel those emotions. You can't just skip through ha ha ha, happy in la la land and never have to, deal with certain things. Sometimes shit might make you sad and push you right back into hermit mode. But no, you ain't never alone. You always working with spirit because you got that beautiful contract with God going on. So continue to focus on knowing the deepest part of you, because this healing that you're doing is so beautiful, okay? This is passionate movement forward like you have never seen, okay? Things are really about to speed up for you. And I feel that shit so strongly. Like, congratulations. I'm so proud of you because I feel like you've been through so much. Look at the Ace of Swords when I parked the deck, okay? They trying to make me cry. For real. All right. I'm gonna keep it together though. So, what's the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups? We got the 6 of Cups, okay, and the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like Hermes talking to us for real though. Okay, look, it's like in the past you put in so much effort. You worked so hard on yourself, okay? You deserve this harvest that's here. And you might be really sitting here thinking like like, am I tripping? Like, what did I do all of these things for the right reasons? And it's like, yes, you have. Look at yourself. You're so improved. You're independently wealthy. You have done it. But it's just never over. It's just a continuous thing that you do. As long as you here, you got room for so many more experiences and so much. There's so much to be learned and to be gained from this entire experience of life. So try to pull in and gather as much of that as you possibly can. What's the 4 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles, okay? You just get richer and richer. That's what I'm really getting from that. He's saying you just get spiritually richer and richer with the Nine of Cups, okay? You just continue to have your wishes fulfilled over and over again in ways that you couldn't have imagined. You just find the most beautiful high levels of emotional satisfaction that you have still not experienced yet. There is so much more. So if you was thinking about giving up on yourself or slowing things down or, settling, make sure that you don't do that because you're headed toward wish fulfillment. It's wish fulfillment every day for you in every moment because you are emotionally intelligent and you don't use that for negative. You're not focused on this physical money. You know where your money comes from. You have compassion for others. You rule with a fair and abundant hand because you know that you're not really in charge. I don't know. You might be feeling like a little confused too, but Hermes is saying just rest your mind, okay? And don't try to rush through this thing because things are already happening very fast just with the work that you're doing within yourself alone. So don't feel like that, you're having to juggle every single little thing. You might feel like, oh, I have to do all of these things and I don't know how I'm going to do this and I don't know how I'm going to do that. But Spirit's saying, like, don't worry about a thing. The right ways will always be presented to you. You'll always find your way back to happiness. And any devil energies that try to attach to you along the way, you'll always break free of that and they will always be exposed because you are a leader. And he put you in charge. He handed you that staff, okay? Period. Okay? So do your thing, baby. What else? We got the Chariot. So, like I said, you're making this beautiful forward movement because you're tapping into this energy of the golden light ray within the heart, the alchemical heart, okay? So, whatever you want to move toward, make sure that you're clear on that because you are now like this beautiful master magician, okay? I love this. Okay? You can go out and get whatever it is that you want to get. You're tapped into these beautiful earth, air, fire, water, spirit type of energies. What else? We got the strength card, okay? Because that's where you're sitting at this time, or this is what you're stepping deeper into your strength, into a deeper understanding of the magic that you do from the soul. You know what I mean? Not a deeper understanding of like any superficial magic you could do outside of you, like a candle or nothing. Tapping into the real magic that God put in your soul for you to do big things here on this earth. So please know you got so much to be proud of and you're looking good while you're doing it all. So don't feel like, just have this trust, okay? This is what I'm getting. Don't feel like, like questioning yourself or like you did something wrong or like you getting punished or none of that, baby. It's just a little bit of growing pains if there's any pain at all, and that pain is only coming up so that it can be released and transformed and you can really truly break through any and all tension or fears or anything holding you back once and for all because God is ready for you to move. I'm just hearing like you could do it. You can do whatever it is you think you want to do, baby, and we will support it. All you got to do is just get focused, okay? And keep your eyes on the prize. And like I said, these tests are going to come. Things are happening. Energy is being moved around. But don't let that deter you or, you know, make you question the direction that you're choosing to go in. And if you do want to change direction, make sure it's something that you really truly like, that your mind and your heart really agree on and that you talk to God about, okay? Yeah, we got magic, okay? Do that beautiful prayer magic, my love, and stay focused on what it is that you're meant to be doing. Because you about to do the biggest things, okay? And anyway, this magic It's like the magic is pulling the arrow, because this is how he's really like referring to the spirit, to this golden light ray, as you awakening the magic within you. Okay, that's literally what it is. Oh my gosh, it's so powerful for you. But what's the final thought on this? All right, we almost at 40 minutes. That's not bad. But I don't know. This is the Kali deck right here. What's the final thought? So we got the Artha of Kali, okay? Beautiful masculine energy, okay? Which is the best thing that could have came out here while we're talking about this magic within your heart, the feminine pushing the movement forward, because that's what you're doing when you're healing your heart, right? You're using the feminine energy to pinpoint and pull out whatever it is that you need out of the darkness in order to reassemble your masculine. Okay, and you, the two sides of you come together as one, and you allow your masculine energy to make that movement forward out in the physical realm. And this is exactly what's going on with you. Okay, so just really go with it. I'm hearing keep healing those mother and father wounds. Okay, so it says her heart contains the seeds of your soul and complete awareness of the divine destiny she has always intended for you. There is a sacred purpose for which you were born and a meaningful, divinely protected pathway for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put your faith and commitment into that path and to take one step at a time in honoring what has value to your heart, tuning into her loving plan. In taking those steps, the pathway will reveal itself and you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. It says, when your heart is ready, a compelling question arises: for what purpose was I born? The sacred feminine within the heart knows how to grow and evolve organically and instinctively. This is too perfect, okay? It says there is a sacred masculine energy within the heart too. It yearns to manifest meaningful truth, to protect that which is worthy, and to dedicate our efforts toward a clear purpose. It provides for our loved ones and creates a safe place within where the feminine values of love and connection can thrive. As that masculine energy grows and evolves within the soul, it expresses a desire to accomplish these aims for a broader community and a higher purpose. Artha, in that sense, is the search for meaning, for a higher purpose, for the methods of creative expression and spiritual exploration that gives our lives clear direction and emotional fulfillment. Okay, and that's what I was saying earlier, a place of emotional fulfillment that you have never even seen or reached just yet, but you are damn sure on your way. It says, in our intellectually driven society, we prefer to know the destination and then become somewhat willing to trust we are making progress, provided we feel in control of where we are going. However, the truth of the manifestation of life's purpose is somewhat different. The often painful first step is to give up our strongholds on how, when, where, who, and what. Only then can we drop into an instinctive, more intuitive way, which is guided from the feminine wisdom within. Then we will truly be making spiritual progress toward manifestation and fulfillment on every level. At these times, the rational mind is struck by the notion that it has no idea what, if anything, is happening. This is when the inner masculine needs to trust in the inner feminine. There may be some healing work required for that trust to be generated. And this is the very deep wound that you are healing within yourself, okay? Not trust issues between you and anyone else, although it might play out as a masculine feminine dynamic or relationship that you're experiencing outside of you. But at the end of the day, I trusted in the feminine within me to choose what was better for my heart. And that boosted this trust within me between my feminine and masculine energies. And these types of situations could be playing out for you on the outside of you in this very same way, is what he's saying. Such healing can ask you to have courage and wisdom to move beyond the intellectual assessment of what you think you should be doing and your self centered ideas about what evidence of success you should have manifested by now. You will need to shift from assessing your self healing journey. You will be asked to allow yourself to grow into the path you are seeking. The acorn doesn't appear much like an oak tree, but it knows how to become one, okay? You will have to trust in the innate intelligence of your own healing process and soul knowing. Only then can you be sure you will not miss your purpose, nor attempt to climb mountains not meant for you and that cannot bring you benefit, happiness, or peace. Okay, you better talk to us then. Okay, it says Artha, however, is not only about purpose, it is also about the capacity to accomplish our tasks and the means necessary to do so. The universe provides all such means, from emotional learning to financial support. To be able to relax and receive such generous grace, we must be on our authentic path and may also need to resolve painful experiences that have taught us to distrust. Many people have a complex set of beliefs about emotional and material support. These are largely inherited, often not particularly functional, and yet adopted without reflection. We can struggle to realize that we can choose whether to hold on to those beliefs or let them go in favor of a different, perhaps more generous and favorable kind viewpoint. The oracle asks you to consider that your belief systems are not a reflection of an inviolable reality, but an expression of the way you could deal with your past. You know, you owe no allegiance to a belief system. It either supports you or it does not. To allow yourself to be supported brings benefits to all beings. Give yourself permission to do the inner work necessary to open your mind to a more beautiful belief system. As Kali is rebirthing energy, it is time to dispense with the past, especially if there have been wounds around a lack of security. The oracle guides you to open your heart and mind to the reality of the material means necessary for your continued development being provided. Even if you've struggled in the past, Artha of Kali brings assurance that you are capable of genuine material and spiritual prosperity. You can manifest that which has real meaning to your heart. You are forging your own authentic path that will bring you fulfillment on all levels and bring positive spiritual repercussions for all beings too. If you have reached a block or a dead end on the path, trust that you have the strength to overcome it. It may not be through attempting to force something to happen in the material world, so much as working on reframing your beliefs and approach so they are in complete alignment with your inner values. That takes incredible strength and trust in yourself. Going through that process creates spiritual integrity and alignment. Even the greatest willpower to make things happen will fall short of what is necessary to manifest your most beautiful sacred fulfillment without such inner spiritual integrity. Trust that the promise of your sacred success is being fulfilled through every challenge and blessing. Ooh, that was beautiful. Okay. It's like he was standing right here giving us a speech. Because he was. Okay. So, with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. That you got something that you needed out of this, my love. And that you just have a beautiful day. And I'll see you later. Okay. Bye.